Hello and welcome to Titanium Talar's Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Gemini, okay? So this is for any planet, any placement of Gemini you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. Excuse me. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms. Because heaven knows I was a crosswatcher for my name video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will be mentioning the decks I use as I use them. If I don't, they will be in the description box below. And with that being said, I would like to remind you that I will be putting in a little my suggestion on how to avoid issues, or how to how do we call it? How to avoid. I repeated avoid twice. How to avoid issues. You know, things that will come up, how to avoid them. So with that being said, and basically I'll be using my intuition for that. And with that being said, and my life experience. So with that being said, my gorgeous Gemini, let's get into your cards. Actually, I'm going to write that down. How to avoid problems. Alright, so, and I'm using the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle for this first, for my first deck of cards. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Gemini, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And the card that fell is a Chariot pointing towards the right. Yes. Quick. Forward movement. Yeah. Yes, that is awesome. Like a possum. Alright, now I'm going to use the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. Alright. The lighting setup is going to be like this for a little while, so I can set things up properly. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share why the Chariot is here pointing towards the right, and you got the the Lady of the Harvest pointing towards the left, with the Pook and the List of the Shadows, as well as Iris the Rainbow. Yep, that's pretty awesome. Okay, so the Chariot in pointing toward, first of all, cards pointing towards the right to me mean that they're happening quickly or they're happening in the future. How deep a future, I have no idea, but if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it's definitely going to come to pass. Now, so we got the Chariot pointing towards the right. Things are moving forward quickly, right? This is, first of all, the Chariot is the Cancer card, and it says success that comes from dedication and discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So this is coming in quick and hot. And so you're moving towards this awesomeness. And the reason for that is, number one, the Lady of the Harvest pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happened in the past or they're happening super slowly. It's just to give you an idea, cards pointing towards the right, it's like fast forward, while it's cards pointing towards the left are rewind-ish. Alright, so, and what the Lady of the Harvest talks of is completion, grief, harvest, and release. So things are moving forward because you completed a cycle. Things are moving forward fast because you completed a cycle, which is awesome. Then you have the Pook. Now the Pook, alright, talks of good and bad, bad and good, shape changer, paradox, and resolution. So well, with having completed something in the past, you have learned how to change your shape, how to resolve an issue, how to deal with paradoxes. So you've done that. Now the next card is the List of the Shadows. Now List of the Shadows, okay, it talks of healing the shadows, addictions, bondage, and self-esteem. I feel like this is what you broke free of when you were able to complete this cycle, and you were able to shift and change, shift your appearance depending on the situation, which allowed you to wriggle your way out of something because you healed yourself, healed your shadow self, and due to that, you also quickly was able to move forward with whatever you wanted to realize, right? With that project that you were working on. Next, you have Iris of the Rainbow. Now, Iris of the Rainbow talks of hope and promise for the future. So, because of all this forward movement, because of all this change that has happened within you, you are now able to have hope for a promising future, which is awesome. Next set. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the Princess of Spring the Princess of Spring dot with the Two of Autumn at the bottom of the deck. Followed by the Queen of Summer and the Nine of Summer and the Six of Winter. Ooh, and the Princess of Winter. To close out the tarot portion of it. Interesting. Okay, so by the way, I use selenite on my decks to purify and cleanse them between use. It is just my preference. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share. Please come forward and share why all these cards are here in the upright for my Geminis. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis for this second set, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got Arvo Parrot with Ecstasis. What? Yeah. And Unity. Ooh la la. I like this already. As well as the Singer of Connection. Even better. And wait. Yeah, there you go. That's how I should show my cards. And the Journeyman. Yeah. With the Friends. And then you have Sylvanus. Yes. Sylvanus. I'm being facetious. Cracking jokes. Not being serious. Alright. So, the first card you got is the Princess of Spring. Now, the Princess of Spring talks of an optimistic, enthusiastic, and creative, as well as energetic individual. It says it's time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizons, let your creativity take flight. Like all these butterflies on this card. Yeah, let it go. Let it go. Okay. Next, you have the Two of Autumn. Now, the Two of Autumn, alright, talks of bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, unexpected talent for multitasking. So, well, I mean, that's what the Princess of Spring does. She is enthusiastic, she loves to work, she's energetic, she does multiple things at once. She is a multitasker. That is what I feel. It's time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizons. Let's go, let your creativity take flight. I feel like, on top of having a teeny tiny waist, she is also extremely a very good multitasker. The waist size is not important. It's the energy I'm picking up on. Next, you have the Queen of Summer. Now, the Queen of Summer could be an aunt, could be a stepmom, or it could be someone who is loving, basically. So this, at the top of the card, it says love. That the Queen of Summer is a loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive individual. Alright, it says listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. What? Maybe you're taking, or maybe the Princess of Spring is very charming, is very loving. Excuse me. Is very able to make stuff happen. You know, something along those lines. What the Queen of Summer is going to allow, basically the energy of the Queen of Summer allows for the Nine of Summer to pop in. Now, the Nine of Summer, okay, is talking of wish fulfillment, dreams come true, magical time of life. It's basically the completion of this, well, it's not, it is the completion, because 9 represents completion, right? It's the last number of the first decimal, not decimal, but the first 10, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's when you jump to the second 10. Second dozen, which is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, actually 20 is the third. In any case, okay, so this is the completion of the Suit of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, which is awesome. And this wish fulfillment is going to allow you to move to calmer waters, right? To go from choppy waters to calmer waters, which is amazing, right? And the card talks of positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. Haha, yeah. So you are moving into calmer waters, and what that will allow you to do is basically tap into this Princess of Winter energy. Now, the Princess of Winter, okay, talks of, well, is a inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and undiplomatic individual. This is, to me, the Lightworker card in the suit, in the court cards, alright? Because this court card talks of information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear, right? It talks of speak the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. An indigo child or adult, to me, is a light worker. So a light worker generally, well, I know in my case this was it. I had much difficulty communicating properly with people my own age, people from my own culture, and so that is technically why I was a bit shunned, which is okay. I mean, that's how I learned what I should be doing, right? And that's how life corrected my mishaps, if you would. Now, the cards clarifying that are Oral Parrot, which talks of communication, which basically is the thing that the Princess of Winter needs to work on, which is what any well, I don't know about all light workers, but me as a light worker needed to work on. How to communicate properly and accurately with people that surround me, so that I don't push them away because of my intensity or because of my being so woohoo or being so out there, you know? That kind of stuff. Now, the next card is once you're able to communicate properly with others, you will definitely be able to tap into the ecstasis energy. Now, ecstasis talks of ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. So whatever that is that you're doing in order to communicate properly with people is definitely going to pay off, because it'll allow you to feel united with others, right? Because this card is the card of unity. Unity, which stands for union, mystical experiences, and spiritual home. So you will feel like you can do it. Yeah. Well, you can do it. You can talk to others, and they will want to talk to you back, is what I'm getting. Now, the next card is the Singer of Connection. Now, the Singer of Connection talks of spiritual connection, karma, balance, and empathy. And I feel like due to your ability to communicate clearly and accurately, I think at this point you'll be able to connect with pretty much anybody and make it feel like a spiritual connection for them, even if maybe you will not be as, how should I say this, as keen on talking with them because they feel like they are on a different vibrational playing field than you, if you catch my drift. What I mean to say is that they feel like they're on another level, as in they're on a lower level than you. And generally people from different vibrational standpoints have difficulty communicating with each other because they don't connect, or they can't find something to talk about or something of this sort, or what interests one will not interest the other. That is what I mean. Now, once you realize this about yourself and about your interactions with others, you will definitely be able to move forward, because one of the most important things in order to allow you to do anything is just understanding and realization that is where you are at this point, and acceptance that is where you are at this point. Next, you have the friends, which talks of friendship, aid, supports. Now, I feel like if you need aid from your friends, and if you let them know that is what you currently are needing, you will definitely be able to get support from your friends. Definitely. Then you have Sylvanus. Now, Sylvanus talks of truth, cutting through deception and clarity. Now, what that would mean is that you are now able to clearly go, seeing as you knew already what you need, for you to have a good communication exchange with others. I feel like good communication exchange with others. I feel like what you need to do is be able to discern between what is what you want and what you don't want. What is good, well, not what is good, but what you vibe with and what you don't vibe with, so that you can steer clear of the ones that don't interest you, right? Yeah. Now, to get back to, actually, I'm going to take a sip of water because I'm thirsty. Yeah. Oh. Right. Now. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And I got the 7 of Autumn. With the World at the bottom of the deck. Aha. So it might take some time, but this is definitely going to come to pass. Now, the 7 of Autumn, alright, let me just... 7 of Autumn talks of the waiting game. The waiting game and patience. It says, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Also, you have the World. Now, the World talks of a completion, a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Yeah. So you are patiently waiting for something to pan out and to complete, which is definitely what is going to happen if you patiently wait. Yeah. Excuse me. So, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Let me see. All right, and you have Lattice Moon's Daughter, as well as Gotcha. Well, I don't know if you saw it. Gotcha. And the Singer of Transfiguration. Yeah. Okay, so got 2 bars. Okay. So you're patiently waiting for something to come full circle is what I'm getting. And while you wait, you have the Lattice Moon's Daughter, which talks of light, chaos, and shadow, spiritual guidance, illumination, riddles. So while you're waiting, you are definitely getting you are definitely getting instructions from your angels, your guides, and ancestors telling you what to do and how to get to where you want to get to, which is awesome. Then, though, I feel like the messages you are obtaining from them are shocking you. They're surprising you because this card is Gotcha, and Gotcha talks of unexpected event, rude awakening, and sudden shock. Or sudden shock, unexpected event, and rude awakening. So something is surprising you. Definitely. And whatever is surprising you is totally going to be your that thing, that spark that you needed to become the phoenix of your life, right? Because this not only looks like a phoenix, right? But it also it's the Singer of Transfiguration. Now, the Singer of Transfiguration talks of transformation, transcendence, and metamorphosis. So, with this slow but steady progression, all right, which is the 7 of Autumn, which talks of harvest, or waiting for your harvest to come in, there is one thing that is for sure. You're definitely completing You're definitely completing a cycle. It's just going to take a bit of time. So this is a definite thing, though it just might take some time, is what I'm getting. Now, for the next cards, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides. And you got the King of Winter pointing towards the right. Now, as I said, cards pointing towards the right to me mean that they're happening in the past, that they're happening in the future, or they're happening soon. Or how deep a future, I have no idea, but they're definitely going to happen. And then you have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Now, the King of Winter is a knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and warm and unemotional individual. So basically, what's quickly coming in is that you are getting advice from someone professional and objective. You might also do a public speaking engagement, or you might have you might be called to speak in public. But whoever this is an unemotional attachment, right? Or like a professional, purely professional. And I feel like that's when you have the Strength card. Now the Strength card, alright, talks of the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. So yes, this is talking about, I feel more strongly that it's talking about public speaking. And maybe you're not used to doing public speaking, but this is definitely showing me that there is a definite possibility that you will speak in public at some point. And I feel like it is going to be nerve-wracking, but you will be able to utilize your strength for that. My lighting is off. Right. Yeah. So next, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Geminis, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you got here the Fairy Sword with the Soul Shrinker at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Bottom of the deck, as well as the Feline. Yeah. Now, and Solace. So, what these clarifying cards are saying is that by having gotten professional advice, you will be divinely guided in your steps moving forward, because they will be ones that you have to do, and that will actually get you to where you want to get to. It's actually advice that will help you reach your goals. Okay. Next, you have the Soul Shrinker. Now, the Soul Shrinker, alright, talks of a lot of nasty stuff. It talks of cruelty, malice, gossip, curses, destruction, and at the very end, it talks of blessings. It's like it's a calm after the storm is what I'm getting. What I'm trying to say, I know it's the calm before the storm, but what I'm trying to say is that, okay, all this bad stuff happened. A storm happened. But then once the storm clears, what happens? You have sunshine and rays of sunlight, and everything looks better, right? Or generally it does. Now the next card is the Feline. Now the Feline talks of tightening up loose ends, getting it right, delayed completions, and tidying up loose ends. So this to me is the crossing the T's and dotting your I's. It's making sure that everything's just right. Right? Especially with a King of Winter who is an unemotional professional who wants to do everything by the book. I feel like he's paying close attention to his grammar and to every single punctuation on the contract, if there is a contract. Then you have the Solace card. Now the Solace card talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledge, consciousness, and synthesis. So it's all, I feel like this is talking of all the information that you've gathered. Let it be from your experience, from the professional perspective, from your friends, your family, your colleagues, and what have you. And you are boiling it down into the most comprehensive thing that will allow you to move forward with whatever your project is. And that's what this is for. So, with that being said, my gorgeous Geminis, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my prize. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Geminis, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!